All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Valheim to an episode that almost didn't happen. The reason why is I decided in between this episode and the last to do some farming. I went out, got some wood. I went into the other iron deal. Let me go ahead and mark that and cleared it. There's no more iron in here. So what I did, what reason why this almost didn't happen, I was on my last trip to get the go into the dungeon, get the last of the iron in here. And I went over here. I had set up a little fort base. There's a little empty stone tower here. I put a workbench in it. It's like right here, I think. I put a workbench in it. I put um I put a campfire outside of it. I got a couple of chests and I put a bed in it. It's really, really small. In fact, I'll go over here and show it to you to use it as kind of a forward base to drop things off while I go back in and grab all the iron and stuff. There's no portal or anything on it. I still have to go back to the swamp home to get the portal. But I wanted something a little bit closer so I can drop stuff off and everything like that. In fact, real quick before we go, let me set the spawn point there in case something happens. So I have done it, like I said, I've done some stuff. If we go over this way, get rid of these guys. Grab this. Maybe it's over here that yeah, okay, it's over here. So, like I said, we're going from the house and going towards a swamp. I have raised the ground and leveled it out so we can just walk across a lot of the water over here. Head and eat all of that. Where's the... I think the next one is like right over here. Oh, there it is. I was off near it. I've in a bunch of spots I've raised the water, the land, like I said, to get across easier. I cleared out. There was a gray dwarf spawner over there. I cleared that out so I didn't have to deal with it. And we came and I raised this over here. This was the toughest one because it was just completely submerged in water. And this is the little shack I set up over here as a deal. Now, the reason why this almost didn't happen is because of over here. I don't know why it spawned over here. It's never spawned over here before. There was a tree thing. One of those big giant tree things we killed during one episode. I think it's like right over there. And I had found that if I leave the thing, if I lead the thing over here, by the time it gets to right around in this area, it will turn around and go away. Problem is that a couple of times it didn't do that, and the last time when I got it over here, grave dwarfs has spawned back there and has started messing with me. So I was fighting this big tree thing, and I was fighting like there was like 3 grey dwarfs around me, and I just mistimed a block, and the tree thing killed me. Now, it was right here when it killed me. It went right over here after it killed me and knocked out my bed. So I spawned all the way back over here at the spawn point. It was really freaking annoying that it did that. I left the game as soon as it happened and just took a break for took a break for a few hours just to, get my head on straight because that was annoying as hell. So, what I've done to fix that is I've changed the settings of the server, the world. I have it set to the easiest death penalty, which you don't drop what you have equipped. You do drop what's in your inventory, I think. So I'll drop all this stuff. But at least the hot bar should be good. I don't know about this stuff over here. If it's counted as equipped, this shouldn't drop. So there's that. And then I've like I said, cut down a lot of trees, got a lot of wood, and I've also got all that iron. So I now have an iron mace, an iron shield. I've also decided to go ahead, even though I didn't do the farming with it on, when I went ahead and this time when I logged in, I went ahead and turned up drops to 300%. I just wanted more. I was getting bored of the grind. I didn't want to grind so much, so I decided to just turn up the stuff so I don't have to grind so much for things. So that's why we have all this stuff now. But yeah, so I've upgraded my weapons to the next tier. I've upgraded all my tools. My tools are all iron. I have the iron axe. I got the iron pickaxe. I got the iron mace. I've got a, what's it called? A huntsman bow, and things like that. I didn't upgrade this because I got this. I think this dropped off of that tree when I got back and killed it. I think that's what it could have came from the iron thing, but I think this came from that tree as well. I've upgraded my backpack, as you can see. Let me get back and I'll show you what I mean. Let me sleep through the night. So yeah, as you can see, my backpack is different. If we take a look, it's the blood bag wet pack. It has the same number of slots. It's in a different configuration for some reason, but it does give us 5% more max carry weight. It doesn't give us less movement speed. It's actually the same as it was. So I decided to go ahead and just keep it. Um, so yeah. Go over here. Probably got a bunch of coal I need to get up. I've been changing my coal to be down here. Um, I did some exploration with the boat and everything. I just put the boat back um, where we had it before. It's still over there at the deal. I haven't edited the time on the farming or anything. They're still taking the same amount of time. I tried my hand at taming, but I got so bored with it, I just went ahead and killed the animal and decided not to mess with it. I went up to where the empty village is and tried to tame boars. After about I don't know, like 15, 20 minutes, I decided, you know what? Screw this. I'm not interested. I wanted to look at something real quick. I thought I saw. Oh no, okay. I thought this was also a workbench improvement, but it's not. At the same time as a forge improvement, but it just says it's a forge improvement. So apparently it's not. I thought it was, but it's not. Okay. Um okay. Because I was going to get a boar farm going so I could get, meat more easily. But yeah, I didn't want to go all the way up there to farm boars and stuff like that. I'd rather try and get it here at the base. So I just said screw it. Let me make this. I mean, not make it, but repair everything. Off in here, where is it? This is it. This is what we made, the blood bag wet pack. Costs these blood bags that you get from the leeches, costs 4 of the root and 4 of the guck. I got the guck from one of the tree things at one point. So I was able to do that. I also, like I said, I did some exploring out in the world with the boat. I put the boat back over here where I had it marked, and I went up this way. I was trying to find this here, the bog witch, but I went too far up at first and found this extra little bit of swamp. I knew there was nothing there, so I left. And when I found this, I knew I was on the right track. I just had to go through the forest. The problem is right here. This is plains. When I ran into the plains, I had a problem because there was one of those campsites right here full of those enemies. I had to swing down and around, and it was able to run over to the bog witch to be safe, and things like that, and run back. It was a pain. It was a pain trying to get around those guys. That was the first time I ever had encountered them. So, yeah, that was a fun little trip. I didn't buy anything at the Bog Witch. I hadn't taken any money. I just wanted to find her so I knew where she was. Um, yeah, she doesn't have anything right now. She's got like a serving platter that you can do things with. but I didn't buy it or anything. Also over here, I do have the food prep table. Uh, all I can do with it right now for some reason is just make raw fish, and then I can cook the fish on the fire, and it can become cooked fish, but it doesn't do anything. I can't make anything new in the cauldron or in the kiln or anything like that. I can make frost resistance now, so we could go up and explore this little thing. There's nothing here, but we could go up there and see if we can find anything. There's nothing there according to the map looking thing. So, yeah. But I think what we're going to do this episode is we're just going to head back over here. We're going to go to the other swamp area, up past the trader over here, and we'll go and do that. I think is what we're going to do. That's empty. I'm gonna set this as my spawn in case I die. Let me... That. I shouldn't need, I shouldn't need the, what do you call it? Oh, there's a spawner over there. We can go take care of that on the way by. I shouldn't need the potion until I get closer. One thing that's special about this bow compared to any other bow in the game is that it actually, quieter than any other bow. Oh, we got a Great Dwarf Shaman trophy. Hmm. The other, I do have to pay for the ability to have all this item drops, and that I have to clear my inventory pretty quickly, otherwise I'll just get overweight so quickly, it seems like. Also, one thing I've heard is once you find them, find the traders in their area, Um, they never spawn in any other spot that they can spawn in. You can find their camp, but um you won't be able to find them anywhere else. Hmm. A random bronze helmet could be any deal. An epic bronze axe, an exit bronze pickaxe, random ring. Huh. Okay, I'm confused now. I've done this before. I've killed a troll by using melee. I blocked his hits and he didn't kill me. In fact, he barely touched me. I don't did I just I might have just mistimed it. Wow. Okay, so it took why is it like this? So it doesn't if you hold it in your hands, it doesn't take it. So if I was holding on to my pickaxe there, he wouldn't have took my pickaxe, but he takes everything else. Why? That's a weird one to me. That's a weird one to me. That's a weird death penalty right there. I don't understand that one. Maybe the mod makes that happen because I have all the extra slots for equipment. I do not know. That is weird. At least I get to keep my food and stuff right now, which is the main thing I was wanting to keep. Yeah, that's a little bit of a weird death penalty right there to me. Yeah, I got all my stuff back. but it's still weird. My arrows were not saved. Oh, he's a level 2 troll? Maybe that's why? Nah, I think I just... Now that one I know about. Yeah, that's my fault. I was trying to get stamina back. I got a freaking stack of stones and stuff. I got over a stack of... Wow. Got over a stack of, troll hide. I mean, he was a level 2. So, yeah. I'm just gonna get rid of it. We can get more. See if he was guarding anything over here. Maybe a troll cave or something? The gray door spawner over there. Oh, yep, troll cave. That's what he was guarding. Yep, he's a level 2 as well. Okay. Yeah, that was my fault. Yeah, I knew that was coming as soon as I tried to block that. I was out of stamina. Now, the thing of it is we should be able to keep our stuff. So we should be good on that, but we're going to be out of... Okay, so we should be able to get our stuff back easily. Hmm. Eat. Should have known he was be a level 2. The deer, if you were thinking about using the deer to get stamina, that doesn't work. the deer stamina thing only works on that only works on sprinting and jumping. It doesn't help you with any other stamina reduction. It's only those two. Now the question is is my items in the cave or are they out of the cave? That's a question I have now. So let's go see. They're probably in the cave. We're gonna stand there and get our stamina back before we head in. Yeah, they're in the cave. Okay. Question is can I grab him without him seeing me? Okay, I can. Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. Hmm. Okay, got you. Question is there another one in here? Is what I'm wondering. Nope. Just the one. Oh, there's cultivators in here. Health plus 5, health regen plus 10 critical. Fire damage reduction. I don't really need the cultivators. I mean, I could take them to take apart, I guess. If they were like if they were like, I don't know, oh, there's some embers. They were like durability, I would take them, but they aren't. So some rubies, some amber. Looks like that's it. This is the second troll cave I found. I found another one. I just never cleared the other one out. The cave here. Well, we could just go over here to him and sell this stuff to him just to turn it all into gold. How you doing? He doesn't have something I do want. I'm gonna buy one of these because I don't know what it does. A thunderstorm can make an obliterator with that. What's an obliterator? I think that's something to do with enchanting. Copper, forge, iron, and one thunderstone. Huh. And then there's fishing bait. Wonder if this is anything. No, it gives me new material, but it didn't give me anything. I'm gonna buy fishing bait. Buy that much, yeah. What I'm really looking for is like a magic one of these in a tome form, and I haven't found one yet. I don't know where I find that. Not gonna worry about that one up there. Just gonna head on back to the house and head back to the base. I just don't, yeah, I just don't understand where that other thing is. Yeah. I'll show you what I mean when we get back to base. It's from the Epic Loot mod, which adds all this loot to your from the deals. Yeah, I'm not totally sure how I'm supposed to get this. I don't want those. This should give me the fire buff. I mean, if I wanted to, I could probably sit here. Nah, I'm not sheltered, so it wouldn't give me the buff. Go this way with it. Oh, I did notice there's a setting in the world settings for portals so you can transport things. I think the mod allows you to transport pretty much everything. I think the world setting only allows you to transport things like metals and things. I think the other lets you transport everything. Go ahead and go to bed so we can get to daytime here. So over here at our enchanting thing, if we go and we want to like make something magic, I need a magic runestone. It says attained by sacrificing powerful trophies. So an abomination trophy gives me an epic shard. A boar trophy gives me magic shards. A deer trophy gives me magic shards. Nothing gives me a tome. None of the tomes. There's rare tomes, there's epic tomes, and things like that. None of this stuff will give me a tome. No matter what I do, none of it will give me a tome, and I can't make one. I can make an epic runestone. I can make a legendary runestone. I can make the mythic runestone, but I can't make the magic one, and I can't make the rare one. I don't know why, but because of that, I can't enchant anything. It says it's a sacrifice powerful trophies, but none of the trophies I have allow me to sacrifice, allow me to get these things. So I don't know what obtained by sacrificing powerful trophies. These I can make, or you can attain by sacrificing powerful trophies. I don't understand why this says it'll do things. It doesn't. I'm going to go ahead and sacrifice these boar and the deer trophies. Yep, just shards. Just shards. Yeah, it doesn't give me things. It doesn't give me things. I've tried a couple of them a couple of times and nothing. It just doesn't do it. I don't know why. It just doesn't. And I can't make them. It doesn't allow me to make them in the convert material stuff. Nothing in here. Augmenting. I can do this now because I have the shards, but I can't do other things. I can't enchant anything. It won't let me. I don't know why. These are the bounty tokens that we saw that guy was offering. We get some circling trophies. We can upgrade our sacrificing. But this, it just doubles the items. It doesn't give you rarer stuff. So it's not upgrading that does it. I don't know. Upgrade enchanting materials to higher rarity, convert shards to enchanting materials of equal rarity, and salvage other materials from junk. When upgraded, improve the item ratio when upgrading runestones and other crafting materials. So, yeah, I don't understand this one either. This just gives us chance for extra effects. Augmenting is just costing, so yeah, I don't know what to do. And this comes from chitin, which a shard of a crustacean shell. Don't know where that comes from. So yeah, I just don't know where a lot of things come from. I'm gonna just throw the fishing stuff in here with this. Where is my... Throw this off in here. And this... I don't know. I guess we can put it off with this other stuff. I guess we could say it's a trophy or something. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know where a lot of stuff is. Particularly. Gonna take another 19 minutes for the blueberries to be done. Let me check on these. That's done, and that's done. Oh, this lets us do things now. Oh, we can make... Oh, this is where we make the fishing bait. Okay. With troll trophies. Speed up the process with this bait. And sticky is the tree? Used to so much worse. Huh. Okay. Well, that's a little strange, but okay. Well, we're going to go ahead and go back over here and try to get to that swamp this time. If we can. We don't get sidetracked. I would at least like to mark one place to go get iron. Um, and that's another thing. It it might be possible there is iron up in that little snow area over there. So the way the snow area works is one of the things is it's got a lot of iron in it, but it's all buried underground. There's no way to tell if it's there except for one way. And that one way is hitting the ground with a two-handed slam attack from a weapon. And if it's, when you do that, if it says too hard, that's when you know there's iron underneath. So the best thing for us would be to make a stag breaker hammer. And when we do the slam attack on the ground, if we see that where text pops up saying too hard, if we dig right there, there will be iron. But that deal might be... That place might be too small for that to do anything for us, unfortunately. It might be just not worth doing that, so... But, according to the, according to the map deal that I looked at, there is a lot of snow things, so we could go over there and do that there. But we're gonna need, if we wanted to, we could skip the boss here in this area, so we could get a lot more iron, but, and go directly to the forest deal because we have the ability to make frost potions, which will allow us to go over there. I think we got some skeletons fighting gray dwarfs over here. Oh, we got a lot of skeletons fighting gray dwarfs. I don't know what's hitting us, but we had something hitting us. We have something hitting us that's just one-shotting us almost. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, something's killing us. I don't know what. Oh, I know what's killing us. There's a beehive over there. Ooh, shit. That's what's killing us. That's like a beehive or something over there. At least that's what it seems like. Could have been it could have been the poison of these guys that got me. I don't know. There's something stuck in the wall there. Oh, I got it. Yeah, it was. It was a bee deal. Okay. I was wondering. Let me get rid of this. Trash this as well. Trash all this wood. I'm just going to get rid of this and the shower shield. Gotcha. Got him before he saw me. Oh, you can get you can get a torch. The problem is you can't repair the torch. Oh, I know what that is over there. Well, that's good to know that that's over there. Um, so I'm gonna put, yeah, that marker fine. Right here, I'm gonna put Circling spawner. Okay, I'm gonna have to look that up later. There's a way to use that to farm circlings so you can get infinite circling cores. I can't remember off the top of my head how you're supposed to do it though. I don't want to deal with it right now. I don't know if that killed that guy or not. I think he was like a higher tier one. Ah, I'm out of stamina. Damn it. Oh, there's iron arrows. Okay. Problem is I think it's nighttime and we're about to have a big problem here if we stay. I wanna... Okay, we can't actually do anything with it until we're out. I didn't know that. Yep, there it is. not really. So I'm gonna give it like 50 seconds and we'll see what he's gonna have. $30. I'm hoping he gets like a tomb. Seven. Nah, didn't get anything. He's actually looks like he's got the exact same things he had before. Hmm. We didn't find any iron places, but we did at least get to it this time. I just keep on going around the place. Oh, it must have turned right at daytime as I got back. All right. Okay. I'm gonna have to go out and find some more boars to kill. Because I'm gonna need some for the beef boar jerky here in just a little bit. I don't have any extra. But that's gonna be it for this episode. Um, I also got I don't know if I mentioned it or not. I got all these reinforced chests and moved things around and took a lot of the chests down, and we'll just expand out as we go. I put a since I have so much room, I put a lot of stuff in with the other, like all the wood is together. Um, this stuff, all the metals and things that make metal are in here, like the cores and stuff, and the nails and things like that. This one's got all the drops and stuff in it, is what this one is. Um, and then this one is the trophies. And then this last one here has got all of the farming stuff here. So, yeah. We were... We can't make that obliterator, right? Yeah, we need 8 iron for it. How much iron do we have? 1. Yeah, that's why I was hoping to find that deal so I could figure out what the obliterator's for. I was wondering if it was going to give me stuff, but apparently not. Now I'm gonna also have to look up what the Certling spawn deal is. I think all the Certling spawn deal is like digging around down it so water covers it, because I think the Certlings take damage from water. So if you dig it down good enough where it doesn't put out the thing, uh the Certlings will spawn and will just it not instantly die, but die quickly in the water. I think is how it works. I'm going to have to look that up again. So, yeah. So I will see y'all next time. Y'all have a nice time, whatever time it is in y'all's part of the world.